Hi guys, welcome to the 3D Gear YouTube channel. I'm sorry for not posting any new videos, but I had a huge construction site in my apartment and it's finally done, so I can finally play VR again. And we have a second big finally. The new update of Onward is live and they finally added an adjustable physical gunstock option so that you can adjust the position of the weapon to your controllers. So let's get right into it. Where do you find it? It's in the settings as before. We have the gunstock option and we still have the disabled mode, which means no gunstock. Then we have the physical, which now you can adjust in the tent later. And you still have the virtual stock option, which means that when you have the weapon holding with both hands, it will attach to your dominant eye so that you can look through the sight or the reticle. And if you let it go with one hand, then it detaches. Now, let's take a look at the physical gunstock option. So we go into a new game and then we go into the tent. So let's pick the faction and now we will pick the rifleman and I will pick the M16. So first off, I'm using the M4 VR gunstock for this video. As you might have seen in the alignment series for Onward, the M4 did not align very well with the guns, especially not with the M16 guns, because their reticle, so I mean iron sight, red dot sight and such, are very low, and the gunstock itself is also very low, emulating one of those weapons. So let's get right into it, how you do this. So when you adjust your gunstock, I would advise you to use the iron sight, or you will have to look around which optic might even have a lower sight picture than the iron sight itself. Usually the iron sight is the lowest, but it can be also the scope for other weapons. Now, if you have attached your optic which you want, as I said, I would advise the iron sight. You go to the gunstock settings. Now, I've already calibrated this weapon, and you will have to calibrate each weapon individually. You can do this during the game when you want to switch up weapons for each one, or you can do it in bulk for everyone, if you want to play a gun game, for example, but you will have to do this for every weapon. Now, you have to choose that calibration is on for the gunstock, otherwise it will reset to the default value, which is not that good, but they have adjusted a little bit, so it's a little bit better than before. And if you're doing a first time calibration, you will have to choose start calibration, and then the weapon will attach to your controllers. You can't let it go, it's just there. So the next thing you want to do is you attach the controllers to the gunstock. You can choose the attachment points which you like best if you have the option. And now this is a similar adjustment option or adjustment mode as in Contractors VR, but Contractors VR does a little bit of a better job, and that is because when you use the left thumbstick, you can move the weapon forward and backward, but you can't move it upward, so you can't move it up and down. It just this is all you get. So it's not that big of an issue because you can work a lot with the tilting of the weapon. So when you then shoulder it, you can adjust the right distance from your shoulder, or the distance which you like. And then with the right thumbstick, when you push it up, you tilt the weapon downward. If you push it down, you put it upward, and then you can go left with the thumbstick, it goes left, and right, it goes right. So I will adjust the reticle of the iron sight so that it fits. And what I like to do is I like to shoulder the weapon, look through the iron sight, then see if I get a sight picture. And if I do, I tilt it upward a little bit more. My gun stock is also tilted upward, but it doesn't feel too weird. It's just a natural gun stock. And then if you have aligned it properly and you like your result, then you just press both thumbstick and it will get saved. Now, If you have calibration on, this calibration will translate into all other optics, but not to other gun stocks. So if I, for example, now choose the, let's pick the 4x scope. Yes, oops, yes, now I have it. And then we go to the gun stock setting. Now don't, oops, wrong again. Not the angled, this one I want, yes. So now if you go to the gun stock, don't make the mistake of starting the calibration again, because then it will reset to the default value and you will have to do it all over again. You go to edit calibration. These are the options you have chosen so far, and then you shoulder it again and you look if it looks good through the reticle. I also like to turn around to have a little bit better of a background, and then if it fits, you just press both thumbsticks again, and then it's that. As I said, with the iron sight, when you have the side picture and then tilt it down a little bit more, then you shouldn't have a problem with any other optic, but in some optics it might be an issue. So that's that. Controller direction tilt on. I must admit I don't actually know what this does so far. Yeah, but that's it. I haven't seen any difference between off and on, but yeah, that's that. So, as I said, if you now, for example, choose another weapon, the AUG, for example, which is also very low, and then you go to gun stock settings, you see I haven't calibrated this one, so I will have to start the calibration again. And, okay, let's hit it again, and then you see, oh, it's not good. Better, better, oh yeah. That fits very, very well. Then let's move it a little bit forward. Okay, maybe a little bit to the left, right. Yes, okay. So as you can see, this is how the calibration in Onward works. It's a huge improvement to the old physical gun stock option, which I don't know what it actually did. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you want to check out the gun stock, which I displayed here, I will link it in the comments below. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.